Let's talk tools. I'm going to show you my favorite tools that I use on almost every project that we've done on this homestead so far. First off, the driver. We use this all the time, from putting up shelves to putting on the sheathing to putting on the roof. The driver has been a hard-working tool for us, and I wouldn't try to build anything without it. I even use this when I'm putting electrical plates on. So handy. Also, a tape measure. We like the Stanley brand. They're tough. We've dropped them off the roof. They still work. They didn't break. It's amazing. We have 3 sizes. We have the 15, the 25, and the 40-foot tape measures. We prefer the 25 or the 40-foot because we find the 15-foot, the tape itself is too flimsy and doesn't stay straight at long distances. But this one, I can stretch it out pretty far and it's gonna stay nice and straight. So my Carpenters Pencil, this was something that River got for me. It's super handy. You stick this part in your pocket. It has its own sharpener built right in, so you always get, oh, I just broke the tip. You always have a nice clean line when you need to cut something, because you can always have a nice sharp pencil, except that I keep breaking the tip. It works if you don't break the tip all the time. So a hammer. Well, this is a 16-ounce hammer. I find this to be a good weight. River has one that's slightly shorter, but about the same weight, and I like it. Again, we have the Dewalt brand. Our knee pads. I did not realize that I needed a pair of knee pads in my toolbox until we started this project. If you are going to be doing multiple projects for a long period of time, having knee pads is a must. They will save your knees. You can kneel on concrete, you can kneel on the planks on staging, you can kneel on gravel, you can be putting something together on the floor, you could be playing with your kids on the floor, and these would come in super handy, because I don't know about you, but my knees like something comfortable to be on if I have to kneel. So these come in super handy all the time. Then we have a straight edge. I use this for everything. We used it when we were doing the siding, to cut the siding, used it to cut boxes, used it to put up the zip tape, used it to cut like tie par. I mean, these just come in so handy. We use it for everything. And I use it every day, even when I'm not building, to cut boxes and do other projects in the house. So this is super handy. The last thing I used this for was actually to cut new score pages for Yahtzee out of a book that we have that has Yahtzee score pages in it. That wasn't perforated. How silly is that? And then we have our speed squares. We have 2 sizes. This size right here is super handy if you want to stick it in a back pocket or have it in a tool belt. Then you always have it with you, so that's really nice. But this size is great if you have to cut anything that's bigger than 7 inches. And so like when we were doing the siding, if you have to draw a straight line on the siding, you can use this. So how it works is you can see that there's an edge on both sides here. You slip that over the top of your straight edge, so like the side of the lumber, and then you can just draw your 90-degree angle right down the side, and you'll make a straight cut every time. It's fantastic. I had no idea how handy these were, but we use them all the time in our project. So those are our 7 favorite tools, ones that I highly suggest for anybody starting any sort of building project, homestead, anything like that, because they've been the ones that I use all the time. If we're going out to do a project, I get my straight edge, put that in my pants pocket, my pencil, my tape measure, and my hammer every time, and usually the knee pads. And then depending on what type of project it is, I either have the driver or the speed square, and sometimes both. So these are the tools that we use almost every day when we're building. Let me know in the comments what your favorite tools are for your toolbox.